Hi YouTube, welcome back to Wtf Rc Cars. So we have the Kyosho Mini Z Evo, we have a Noble Pro, and thanks to Flysky, we have the Flysky. So this one is the FS Mini Z RF3. This is the Mini Z Evo receiver. So let's see what we get. Right, so we get one truly tiny, as in smaller than end of my finger, little tiny receiver with an antenna and a bind button. We've also got the interface on the bottom, and this is really small, so we're definitely going to need a close-up. I'll pop you some close-up pictures up, and we've also got the full instructions. So I'll take a few shots of this so you can see if there's anything we need with the setup guide or anything like that, and also pop them up round here somewhere or in front of us. But I've seen a few people have issues with this where they seem to have got it bound to the MB4 but not the Pro. So we'll get you in for a nice close-up and see how things go. See if we have any success with it. Right, so first thing we're going to need to do is pop our Evo upside down, and then just want to carefully remove the body. Then we're going to have to pop off the receiver cover, so it looks like that's going to work. And it's clipped down firmly into place, and then we should be able to get his cover on. So basically that's what it looks like when it's fitted. The bind button does clear it, it's not pushing it down. So next thing we need to do is get some batteries in this thing so we can power it up. Right, so we've got the EBL batteries that we used in the other Mini Z, the Mini Z buggy. So let's see if I can get these battery clips undone. Let's see what sort of task it is putting batteries in these things. They certainly don't mean these bouncing the way out. Right, let's get the little battery covers back in place. And they should give pretty good runtime, these batteries. They are 1100 milliamp hour. So once we've got that on, we need to move across to your Noble Pro. Right, so once we've got everything plugged in and set up, I've took the cover off just so we can get to the bind button easier. So we're going to go radio frequency setup, set it to Evo, and then we can back out of that. We can then name as model. And then we want to go into RX set menu, bind set. Then we're going to press and hold this button and turn it on. And we've got a fast flashing light, so it's looking to bind, but we're not looking like we're getting any bind on the actual radio itself, so we'll turn that off. We'll turn it back on, but this time we're going to hold the bind button down itself for 10 seconds. That should put us into update mode. So this is now just updating our Evo receiver. It's usually a good sign when a receiver will see the update or can be updated from it. You can usually do the update then and then get it bound. So if we turn it off, then power it back on, get it into bind mode. So once you see the light start to flash slowly, you can just back out. And we should have one fully functioning Mini Z Evo. So let's have a look what settings we do have for the Mini Z Evos. So I like to just back the endpoints down just a touch, as throttle and brake look to be working fine. So we should be good to go on that front. Let's have a look what else we've got, see if we've got any Mini Z Evo specific settings. So throttle curve, cruise. It doesn't look like anything's jumping out to me. We've got a sub trim, throttle, ABS settings, as RX set is just as update, and then on as model, just the copy model memory and everything, radio frequency setup. That's all as we've started. So, does it work with a Noble Pro? Yep. Depending obviously on what version you get, you may have to go through the update process, but as you see, it's literally just turn it on with button held down for 10 seconds, click update, let it finish, and then to bind. Because it's not a two-way bind, it's a single way, you don't get the notification from the transmitter saying that it's bound successful, but you do hear the servo sort of twitch when it binds, and then you just back out of bind mode, set your endpoints, and you're good to go. So we have a movable Mini Z that apparently ain't got much ground clearance and gets stuck on a Traxxas mat. So, last thing to do is for us to get us cover on. So we'll get this clipped into place. Well, that looks like it's going to track straight. But let's wrap this one up. Right, so thanks for sticking with us on that one. But we have a fully functioning Mini Z Evo with flat battery. A definite flat battery. But it is fully functioning with flat batteries nevertheless. And that is on the Noble Pro, which I know quite a few of you guys have been having issues with. But I know if you're new to these controllers, they can seem a bit daunting, and sometimes it's a lot of reading for instructions. But then again, guys, that's what I make these videos for, so you don't have to pull all your hair out, because I ain't got any to lose. So, can't wait to get this running, get these batteries charged up, and let me know if it's worth buying the Mini Z track. See if I can talk a few friends into buying some Mini Zs, because I could see that being a great great way to kill a few hours. Possibly not going to keep this body on it for running on a track though. It's just far too nice. But there you go. We have the Flysky Noble Pro, the Mini Z Evo receiver, and hopefully that clears a lot of confusion up for you guys. Exactly the same process to get it to work on the MB4, but hit me up if you need a video on a step-by-step guide on MB4, and hope you've enjoyed it. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Don't forget to share to friends and family. Ring the notification bell, and catch you guys again in the next one.